Today, I'm reading Ripples number 951, Light and Love. And the pebble is attributed to L.R. Nost, and it's shared by Pidge in Pacifica, California. And I added here, who has known me since we were in the 5th grade and continues to be a fierce and fabulous friend. And that is true. The pebble this week reads, do not be dismayed by the brokenness of the world. All things break, and all things can be mended. Not with time, as they say, but with intention. So go, love intentionally, extravagantly, unconditionally. The broken world waits in darkness for the light that is you. And the boulder comes from Neil Donald Walsh, and it's shared by Regina in Glen Gardner, New Jersey. And it reads, your light is seen, your heart is known, your soul is cherished by more people than you might imagine. If you knew how many others have been touched in wonderful ways by you, you would be astonished. If you knew how many people feel so much for you, you would be shocked. You are far more wonderful than you think you are. Rest with that. Rest easy with that. Breathe again. You are doing fine, more than fine, better than fine. You're doing great. So relax and love yourself today. So good. The ponder, the part that I write, it says, just when we think the world couldn't get any messier or more troubling, news from North Korea, Venezuela, Charlottesville, and elsewhere proves us wrong. The challenges we're facing are far more complex than any of us are willing to admit, and the potential solutions that will eventually help to improve things will require many people coming together with massive amounts of passion, patience, and persistence. I don't have the answers for how we'll get through all of this, but I do have confidence that we will. The steps that we can all take right now to help us move forward involve recognizing and sharing our own reserves of light and love. First, look in the mirror and ponder the compliments that have been shared by people that have told you how important and precious you are to them. Marinate in that light and love. Then look around and identify the people you cross paths with on a regular basis that you respect, admire, and or value. And tell them what they mean to you. Let them marinate in light and love. If you're feeling especially adventurous, the next step could be to identify some people you struggle to respect, admire, and or value, to see if any of them deserve reconsideration. Maybe you haven't sufficiently appreciated how or why their perspective is so different than your own, or you haven't even gotten to know them well enough to understand what their perspective really is all about. At least think about it and see if you can allow them to marinate in light and love too. These might seem like small steps, but small changes in how you think and feel can lead to small changes in your behavior. And it is all of our little actions that can ripple out to change the world. Sending you light and love, Paul. Thank you so much for joining me as I read Ripples for Reflection, weekly inspirations for unleashing your best self. If you'd like to read along with me, you can go to theripplesbook.com and get a copy. You can also subscribe to our weekly splashes of inspiration for free at unleashripples.com. I'd also like to thank Catherine, Vicki, Amanda, and all of my Patreon peeps who are supporting this project and all the ripples that we do. Thank you for listening to this. I'll see you next time.